we go. Hello everybody. So I'm back. Did you miss me? Anyways, I think this is stream 6 or 7, maybe 5. I lost track to be honest. Okay, it was a long day and now it's night and it's time for another stream. So let's see, where do I need to pick it up? Last time we did basically everything from this authentication part. Yeah, again I forgot to make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. Okay, something happened now. This is 2. Why is this 2 now? I just installed my this is 3. That's interesting. That's 1. Okay, I just installed my drivers and seems that for some reason it changed. Okay, so I guess I'm going to this one now. And this should be 150, yep, that's it. I just installed my driver and it seems that I messed up with my screen layout, but it's fine. Let's just make things this way smaller and this too, so I have more area for code, which is the most important part. Okay, the last time I finished everything from authentication except magic link and login itself, which is basically gonna be same thing, almost same thing as a magic link. So which one to do first? Let's do login. Yeah, we're gonna just reuse some parts of login logic for magic link logic, and after that I did promise you guys not this one, that's a model. Well, I'm doing it in models are places you won't go that often once you create them. Now I need my generator. Where are you? Not here. Let's see on the list. Here we go. Okay, I promise you guys and girls and everybody that's watching to implement GVT token. And I'm not sure. Let's see, token, see code, GVT. Maybe I will implement something else. I'll see. Then I'll basically show you guys how you can easily switch from one token type to other token type if you're in this case, Laravel applications, but principles are general, are reusable in any type of application, any type of framework, and any programming language that's object oriented. Okay, so let's start with login then. Now here I'm gonna need my username and password. I'm gonna log in. So to log in I need my user, of course, and I need to issue some tokens. So private user repository. And let's go here. Repository. Let's use a token repository. Yeah, that will be this one. And I'll just here use a repository, token repository. I think I think I'm gonna let me suggest. No, I won't be using Laravel's out attempt. Actually I will, because I do want to start a session for the user, so I will use out attempt the Laravel has. But then I'm gonna, if user is found, I'm gonna generate tokens for that user and basically gonna return that. Maybe I won't use a repository here at all. I'll see. Public function invoke. I already explained why all my controllers are invocable. If you wanna, if you're interested, you can look at some of my older streams or videos here while they are here. If they're not here, they will be on my YouTube, so you can check them there. Okay, now I'm have here request here. HTTP request. That should be. No wait, yeah, that should be it. Email HTTP fun fact, for if you guys are interested a little more how to see how to Laravel works beneath the hood. Laravel is built on a lot of Symfony components, and one fun fact, the Laravel's request does extend Symfony's Illuminate HTTP request, but if you want to check out if that request is instance of Illuminate HTTP request, you will get false. That's a fun fact for Laravel. I don't know why they did that this way, maybe if they find it easier. Actually had use case when I had to do that on my different projects for work, and yeah, it's false for some reason. But that's just fun story. You're probably never gonna interact something like that if you don't go deep and build something on framework level. Okay, so yeah, basically this is not gonna be request. Okay, this is going to be user request. And then we're gonna do some validation, and now I just need to, yeah, take my request or try out attempt, basically, that's it. Out, I'm supposed to say the attempt, and now credentials. Credentials is going to be, I think credentials is set as an array, right, of credentials. Just let me check this attempt method. Oh no, that's a facade. Let me check, see what is going to be offered when I do this. Credentials array. Okay, that's what I needed to know. And I'm gonna do my credentials here. Now I'm gonna email. I could do this way, but I'm gonna do it this way. Input, and this is gonna be email and request input password. And yeah, another thing that's additional one. I think I can put it here in array, right? Let me just do another out attempt real quick. Out attempt. Remember me boolean, and that's it. So I think I can put additional ones here in the. Yes, I think I can. Let me not comment. Let me try. So out attempt. This is gonna be, I think. Oh, that's a boolean, so I need to put it into if. If out attempt. So if authentication passed, then I can get my user and do stuff with authenticated. If not, then do actually let's try, yeah. Let's do it like that. This way, there's other ways to do it. I just first do this, and then I would maybe show the other way if this becomes too complicated. I mean, too complicated, too messy with code. Okay, so I think I can just do additional requirements here. No, I can't actually. How the requirements goes here. Actually, we just do this, and it will offer me something else here. I will have to Google it. And now I can put additional requirements. Maybe just put them inside here. Maybe. No, I can't put it inside. Let's just Google out attempt very quickly. I didn't open my Google. I did all this today. That's interesting. Laravel out attempt. Let's just see what it will say. Just find here real quick. So attempt. There's a lot of attempts, I guess. Here we go. Credentials. Is there additional attempt, email, password? Alright, I can just put it inside, like all credentials. Email, password, and yeah, I just need to, yeah, right, because you're gonna validate everything. Here, that's basically just fine. Then it's gonna be is email verified, and I'm gonna put this to 1, right? And that's it. If is, then I can just take user from the out facade if this passed. So I'm gonna say user equals out user. So this is now my authenticated user. If this passed, I should have this user in the alpha state. And then I just need to generate my tokens. I can just do return here, new JSON response, element HTTP, and let's just alright, right. This is Laravel and Python again. It's PHP. I did all day Python today, so if this was Django, this will be dictionary. That's why I started with curly braces. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna return the first is gonna be access token. And this is gonna be this token repository to create user, and I need type, and that's gonna be, I think I did user token with string constraints. Here we go, and this is type access token. Then I'll do another one. No, not any type. Refresh token, or I could put type, but it's not really necessary here. It will be better, but it's not really necessary at this point. This is token repository to create refresh token, and I'm gonna put my user here. To user, I'm gonna return a tag user, so it's gonna be user to array. And that's it if authentication passes. If it doesn't pass, I'm just gonna throw the exception. Show new, let's go HTTP exception. It's gonna be, status code is gonna be 201, and can be unauthorized. And that should be basically it for my login. Now I'm going to extract this one to DTO because I'm gonna use it for Magic Link too. So this logic is going to go over the DTO. So DTO is something that some developers use a lot, some use a little bit less. I use them on occasion. They are basically data transfer objects. You use them for transfer some amount of data, that's all. So I'll just here, I'm gonna put new directory, and I'm gonna call it DTO like this. Let's just do it with capitalize first case. And here's gonna be new PHP class, and this is gonna be called, I'm not gonna categorize them more than this. So it's gonna be login response. And I'll always end my DTOs with DTO, just to, why did I put this here? Rename this, okay, that's it. And now I'm just gonna do all this here, so it's gonna be private string access token. Alright, and it's gonna be private string refresh token and private user. Okay. Now I'm gonna do, I will do probably function, I'll do constructor here, but it's gonna be private because I don't want this to be instantiated. I can just do it like here, like this, nothing more. And yeah, I'm gonna do probably static function create. So basically I'm making a model that it's DTO object that is factory for itself. And I did private constructor, so it's basically gonna be just instantiated through this method. It's not singleton necessary, but it's gonna be instantiated to this method. And it's gonna return self. And I'm going to do like this. And now data will have exactly what I need. This is gonna be user. Okay, so this is gonna be user. It's user, and I will pass it here. It's just gonna be token generate, token repository. So I'm gonna pass it just here. User token repository, token repository, user token repository. It's fine. Okay, so self equals new self. That's gonna be it. Self the user is user. Alright, self user is user, then self to access token uses is create, that's gonna be fine. Type access token and self refresh token, cephl, nice. Self refresh token. Maybe also this is a token repository. Use a token repository to create and type refresh token, and that's gonna be it. That's just gonna return yourself like this. And now I'm gonna, this is now how they're gonna implement this. I can do it that way, or I can do it this way. Let's do it this way, just for the fun of it. Implements JSON serializable, that's for that one. And I'm gonna put here method stubs, it's just one, JSON serialize. And JSON serialize basically is going to yeah, okay, let's do it like this. It's gonna return just array, and it's gonna be access token, refresh token, this to user to array. That's it. That's gonna be my JSON serialize method. And it's gonna be array. Alright. And now I'm just gonna go here, back to my login, and here I'm just going to JSON response. And I'm just gonna use my login response DTO, create, and I'm just gonna pass it user. I just like this, create user, and use a token repository, this to token repository, right? And that's it. Now this should work, and if it's not login, this is unauthenticated, unauthorized, and now I don't need to use repository. After all, in different approach I will be needing it, but in this approach won't be needed. And I just delete everything I don't need, so keep this clean. And this is it. Let's just do it this way. It looks better. Now let's just try this. I need to create. Now I need to add a new route and edit my form request, the user request. I just add the route first. Set passwords to verify. Set password verify. Let's just do it after the login. After the register, do login run. Okay, so here it's gonna be out/login, and I'm gonna just rename this because I call this login. But I usually love to call my controller something controller. So this is gonna be login controller. Okay, and this is gonna be login controller. Class out login. I think I did that one. I think I have it. No, I don't. Ask magical link. Okay, let's click this. Route name, verify. Let's go here, public const out login, and this will be out login. Just that. Just like that. Alright, and now we have that. Let me just rename this one too. Real quick. Rename register controller. Alright, that's it. Now all my controllers are called something controller, which was the point. Now let's test this. Like, route is created now. Here we go. Yeah, login, name, login, out control, login, and now let's just go to my form request. That's HTTP request, user request. Here we go. And now verify link, set password, register. And just create private register rule, login rules. Now for login, I just need to verify my email. Actually, it needs to exist inside. No, I send out email rules. It's basically the same one. Required email exists user email. And that's basically it. Password. I don't need to verify that is strong password because password is uncreated here. So it doesn't need to be validated. It's already validated on registration rules. I just need to do this one. Send out email rules. Basically, it's the same one. Now, I don't want to just call it send, let's do it like this. Login rules, I'll return this to send email rules. Why I'm doing it like this? Because if I came here in future, I log this, now I put this now new route out login and it goes to send out email rules. It will be what's going on. But if I do it like this, it's a login rules and it's same as a send email rules. Then it's gonna be, of course this has its drawbacks. If this changes, this will automatically change, but let's not think about that right now because it probably won't change. And let's do it just like this. In this case, so route name, route verify, and these two login rules. Right, that's it. Now if my route is, it's hit, and hit route is this, then these rules are gonna be placed in use here in this form request. And now after this form request passes with validation, the login controller is gonna be hit here, and then we're gonna do auto attempt with our credentials that we're gonna match against our database. If that passes, we're gonna retrieve a user from out facade because at this point session is started. There's a user, and we're just gonna create new login response to IDTO, which is gonna be JSON serialized, and it's gonna be returned to the frontend or something that consumes our API. If everything passes okay, if it doesn't, we have unauthorized. And pretty much a similar logic here is gonna be with our magic log link because it will be also login. And that's basically it. But first let's test this. Let's see if we can, I think I forgot my password. Fortunately I have it written somewhere here. Let me just check this on my off screen. Let me see, I think it's in documents. Is it in document? It is. Okay, just open it. Yeah, I have it here. Great. Alright, now post patch. This is gonna be a course post. Did I put post here? I sure hope I did. I did. It's a post login. And let's just take one of those and just change this part. Login. Now headers is gonna be content type. Is application JSON. My frontend will also accept only JSON. It's gonna it's gonna expect the JSON. So that's also going to be application JSON. And that's it. Body is gonna be rough, and it's gonna be just two basically parameters here in JSON object, two properties. It's your email, and that's gonna be, I'll try my do the email here, single quotes. I usually like to use single quotes in code, but since I started working with with multiple languages like PHP and Python at the moment, I usually mix them. I started to mixing them. This is gmail.com if I remember correctly, and I do. And the password is going to be, I forgot to put a comma. This one. I think that's a correct password. If it's not, well, there's a way. I think I have implemented already a set password logic, so I'm just gonna do that. Let me just do one more thing quickly. I'm just gonna open mail catcher. I'm gonna need it for the next part, not this one, but for the next with magic link. Alright, I did not, I forgot, oh, I did forget that. I did not do sail up at all. And I hope there's no any errors here, because this will start breaking again. Okay, there's no errors. Alright, now this should work, because my containers are up. Yep. Here we go. I don't have any volumes for this one, that's why there's no mails here, but I don't need volumes for mail catcher. Okay, now let's just try my login quickly, hopefully quickly. Send. And I already hit, there's no outfit name out login. Where user request 36. Alright, I know why. I forgot to put the name on my route. Right, I did that. No, I didn't. There's a name here. Auto login should be fine. Alright, no, that's fine too. Auto login. Oh, I didn't put it there. Why did I put in my request then? Out verify 2 times. No, I didn't. Yeah, but I don't need that verified all here. Auto login. Now it should work. At least that part. It's unauthorized. Now it didn't recognize. Oh, let me just check my database. Real quickly. Let's go to tables and user. So, email verified fine. Remote tempest Gmail, it's fine. I mean, I could do more detail error message, but for that I will have to do the second approach I was talking about, and that's a little bit longer. I may show you guys the second approach with more detailed messages. Maybe this is wrong. Alright, this did. I just copy paste it from my off screen, correct entirely. Maybe it's password. Yeah, it was the same password and all. Let's try now. Alright, I forgot one more thing. Yeah, it's not that way. I need to get the token itself from the token object. Let me just go real quickly. Here and then here. And then create. Let me just do this create will always get 2 tokens, so I can just go this and do access token. Go this and refresh token, and now this should be fine. Let's do one again, login. null property access token of type string. That should be actually fine. Alright, just let me give token is token to create, and it says what exactly can assign null to property long as positive token, so it's null. Why it's null? Let me just check real quickly this. And let me just, and for some reason my mouse and keyboard just stopped, my keyboard just stopped working, and it's still not working. Now it's working. Interesting. Token. Alright, let me just see again this access token. Alright, right, it's not access token, it's token. Yeah, it's fine then. Type access token to token and type to token. Now this should be fine. Let me do this again, and now it works. Okay, now we have tokens and we have our users here. I did complete user database, and this is our tokens, and this is now login. Now the consumer of our application will take these two tokens, cache them somewhere, and just use them to access on all our endpoints later that are protected by tokens, and it's gonna be most of the endpoints. Alright, I need to also add refresh token logic. Yeah, that's another thing I need to add. That's also part of authentication process. Okay, I'll do that also later. And now let's just check our magic links, which is gonna have similar logic. And yeah, I told you guys I'm gonna show you the other approach, right? I can just finish the what I started, and then I will return to this if I have time, but I think I will, because we have working logic here. There's no point in changing it at the moment. It's more priority to implement the logic that's not existing than keep tinkering with existing logic, right? If you're doing if you are on your job and you're doing your production code, it's gonna be finish it in the best way you can. If it works, move on. If you have time later, come back and tinker with it, right? That's the flow that we're gonna adopt working professional as a developers, because this is simple, it works, it's clean, and it's very readable. So there's no reason to change it. I'm gonna finish everything I have, then if I have time later in the end of the stream, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna tinker with it. That's basically the approach I will take. Okay, I don't need my password, hopefully never again, but I know that won't be the case. I will need my password. Okay, yeah, you guys the also types or girls, I forgot. Are you people? I will call you people in general. It could be boys, guys, girls, women's, and anything else you want to proclaim yourself. I will just say people in general. I will forget, but if I say guys in the future, I think people. Just remember that. I don't think it makes sense say guys. Okay, so you guys, they are there. I know, what about your passwords? Are you same types as me, usually using the same password for everything. It's not this one, using this project, just for you to know. Don't copy paste it. This is completely random password. I'm one of those people that use one same password for basically everything. Why? Because I'm too lazy to write it, and I'm too lazy to remember multiple passwords. I have like 3 different passwords and they're all similar. So if I go somewhere, I didn't go onto some page for like say a month, 2, 3, maybe longer, and I don't remember my password. I just go try. First one, nope, wrong password. Let's go second one, nope, wrong password. Then panic starts to kick in. Then try the third one. Ah, great, it works. If it doesn't, well, reset password. Then I forget my email, and then when the fun starts, because I have like 5, 6 emails, then the fun starts. But fortunately, I use only 1 or 2 for most of my applications, so usually I do remember my emails. Okay, so let's just jump to Magic Link now. I already have Magic Link send. Control, no, not this one. Where is Magic Link? Magic. Here we go. I already have this because it's the same logic for all my emails with links, right? Take user and call some callback to mailer. Hello, I apologize again. I just had a phone call. Hopefully, I won't be popular today, as I was yesterday. Popular with hyphens. It's a family call, so I'm popular in my family, I guess. Alright, so I'll just finish it. This is not necessary here. It's the same flow for all the right for all the email controllers with authentication, basic tech user, and do mailers with some callback depending what I need on my mail service. Here we go. Some callbacks here. I have verification email, setting as the password, send magic link. And I just call one of those depending what callback do I need. And for this magic link, I need this callback, magic link callback. And this one will call send magic link, and send magic link will create token for the magic link. I'm just gonna mail it to the user, right, with this magic link mailable, because from address, subject is login, and there's my templates and every other parameters I don't need to send to my templates. I apologize. Okay, now let's just try this magic link because I already have it and send, and I'll no, let's just apologize. Just finish the magic link login first, then I will test the entire flow. So magic link login. This one. Let me see what I'm gonna need here. This here I'm gonna need the user controller definitely. User repository. So it's the public function construct. Not evoke but construct. I'm gonna evoke later, but okay. Construct. Probably not going into body, just parameters. Yeah, this one and no, not that one. Token repository. Okay, so just another thing I want to say. If you're just starting with programming, so you're a beginner, try to avoid autocompletes, right? If you're a beginner, disable autocompletes in your IDE if your IDE has the autocompletes, and do everything yourself. Type every type of query, part of code, do everything yourself. Even try to do it in Notepad if you're like hardcore enough. Why I'm telling you that because autocomplete is great, it speeds up your development, but it's very bad for learning how to code. You need to, if you learn, you need to do it all yourself, no shortcuts. After you are experienced or somewhat experienced, then you can use shortcuts. Just to speed up the things, that's all. That's like I'm doing right now with tab and autocomplete. So user request, actually no. Let me just check. Actually yes, the magic link. This magic link is gonna do that, and yeah, I'm gonna need this user request, and I just do that. And okay, yeah, PHP don't start to this for some reason. Before you could just press enter and it will be done, it will not consider that error. Now it does for some reason. Okay, now here, now I'm gonna need my user. Now I'm gonna get a token. So I'll get my token from the token string. So token equals this to token repository. This is from string. Find by string that one. It's gonna be request to input. Actually, no, it's not gonna be input. It's gonna be query, and it's gonna be token. Okay, now I have my token. Now I need to have my user. That's a token to user, of course. Not refresh. It's gonna be user. Right now, no, I don't need just a parameter because user is already loaded. And this time, thank you for viewer suggestion. Don't need it. If you want to stay for coding, feel free to. If don't, good luck, dude. And you're in the Embrace and or do this, or I don't know, I will aid you, gentlemen, but whatever. Good luck. Okay, so for my user now, I need to do my logic for the login that user. Basically here I'm not using the alternate temp because I already have my user from the token. First, let me try to deactivate. Let me basically create my user DTO. So response DTO is going to be this user token response. I call it login response. Login response DTO create, and I need my user, and this is the token repository. Then use the repository here. I just did not. I mean, I could just feed this user token direct to the method, but let's do it like this. Let's be consistent because I did it like this in other places. This is response DTO. Why I'm doing it like this because before I send this, I'm just gonna do this to token repository to the active mark as used, and I'm gonna put this token here. I don't want to do that before I instantiate basically my object, my DTO, because if something went wrong here, it won't. If it went wrong now, I'm gonna fix it. It won't go wrong in the future. But if something went wrong, then I don't want to mark my token as used, right? Because the token is not used yet. And now I'm just gonna return new JSON response, and I'm just gonna have my response DTO here, and that's it. This is gonna JSON serialize, then the JSON serialize is gonna call the JSON serialize method from the JSON serializable interface, which is gonna return array, which is gonna be passed as a JSON object, and that's basically it. So this is array here, and then it's gonna be going to the JSON, and it's gonna pass the JSON object to the front end, and that's basically anything that consumes this API in the end, Postman in that case. And this is gonna be JSON response here. Let's check something here. Okay, the user token, fine, we're gonna find it. Now here, find by string. Token already used, token expired, that's fine. So I will get my token here, that's okay. User from token, so it cannot happen the user don't exist. No, but it happened the token is used and token don't exist. Check here. 40, yeah, this is happening if there's no user with a token. If token don't exist, then this is basically, in this case, that's gonna be invalid credentials in that case, because my token now is my credentials for logging this user. And this return 404, I think, is HTTP exception. I'm just gonna now this is gonna be, let's see, yeah, let's do it like this. Right. I'm gonna try catch here, because I don't wanna do 400 here. I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna catch the HTTP exception, this one, A, no, E, and now what I'm gonna do, if F to get E to get status code identical to JSON response, status code is gonna be not found because it's gonna be 404. Then I'm gonna just throw new HTTP exception as same one, but new one created for this one. Now let me see. No, it's gonna be fine. I can create just new one here, and this is gonna be 401 status code, and yeah, I'm gonna basically do the same message here because it's gonna be token not found in this case, or more than not found. It's fine. No, just actually let's just be more precise here. Just put this token not found. Alright, now this is 401 because our token is invalid here. It's not found. No, actually, let's do any exception, HTTP exception. Because if it's expired, if it's not found, or basically means the token is invalid, and all these cases will result in 401, or should result in unauthorized 401, and this is gonna be just unauthorized here. Now actually let know our consumer what exactly went wrong. So I'm gonna do the message here. Okay, so this is it, and this is gonna be this one. If there's any other type of exception, it shouldn't be, but if it is, let's just pass. But it shouldn't be any other type. After I'm finished with everything here, then use it user, it's fine. Then again, login user, mark as used, and just that's it. That's it for this part. And again, I didn't use a repository. Why do I always think I will need use a repository? I don't know. Because I guess I'm handling users here, so I believe automatically I need use a repository for that. But I always forget that token actually has a relationship to users, so I can get music from my token directly, so I don't need to use repositories. Okay. That's it, I think. I'm just extend controller here, not base controller, just controller. Just standardize this as a controller. There's no really need to extend it because there's nothing on controller. Controller is Laravel's internal class. They put it here just in case they need to have some logic that your controller will share. And to standardize controllers, that's all this class does. Maybe some future I will have logic for all controllers, so it's good to know. There's no harm if my controllers extends this one, zero harm. And in future, if I put some logic here, the all controllers automatically will utilize it. So it's okay to extend it. Okie dokie. Let's check it. Check this now. I'll log in now. I need to do magic link now. And first I need to send my magic link out. How did I call this? I think it should be post. Did I even create a route for it? Let me check real quickly. Do you have a route? Do you have a route? You don't have a route. Oh my goodness. You are magical and you don't have your own route. I think the Harry Potter is like... No, not Harry Potter. Who's dead? Who's dead in that movie? Never mind. I think that Dumbledore, yeah, is like spinning his grave right now. If someone didn't watch Harry Potter, sorry for spoilers. Yeah, Dumbledore dies. Sorry for spoilers. But you can watch the Magic Beast. He's very much alive there. Okay, so magic link. This is send. Let me get. I will do both in the same format, but different HTTP methods. So for send is gonna be post. Let's just do send magic link controller, and I think I already have that magic link send or something like that. It's out. To magic link, I think that's for the verification. I don't have a send one. Okay, let's see if there's a password. Yeah, maybe like this one. Out magic link, and now just send. And let me just put this one into my router or my route names. Apologies. I'll put above this one or above this one. Here is a public post. Would recognize in the buffer. No, I don't. Out magic link send, and it's going to be this one, and then out magic link. Fine. Now I have it. This one out magic link send. Here we go, and the next one is gonna be out magic link, but this one's going to be actually because because I'm going to log in my user. From this one is also post. Then I will have to do it separately. This is gonna be out magic link slash send, and this is going to be just out magic link because both is gonna be posts. So I cannot, I can like do the same, separate them by a method. I need to have path separation, so let's do it like this then. Out magic link. Now I don't have any like content type here, but I will do accept, and I will do application JSON. You don't have to, and your frontend that consumes it, that consumes this doesn't have to put set application JSON at all here. Actually, sometimes it will actually result in errors if this is put, because there's no content. But I like to do it this way for debugging, because if I get error, it's gonna be in JSON format. And that's basically it. I need to just put here email. You will accept email. Oh, I do have body, right? Completely forgot. Zarimaro.tempest. Might do the Rimaro again. But there's still no response, so yeah. It's again not accept gmail.com. Because I have body, I will put content type here. Otherwise Laravel won't recognize this as an input, which is correct way to handle it. The application JSON, I put O on the second, on the wrong place. That's it, and now body's email. Let's see, route magically and go. It should. No, it won't. Okay, no route. Magically send value. User request. Alright, I did put user request there. Oh, okay, right. Okay, let's go. So, accept password. Out magic link. Send needs to be here. Not out magic link. I don't need to verify anything. Actually, I don't need to verify things on magic link. Let's just do that quickly then. Because magic link. Actually, no. We'll just have just token. Nothing to verify there. Okay, now this should pass again. And now sent is true. Let me check quickly my catcher. Yup, here we go. Dear Rimmer, please log in by clicking button below. Ignore the content here. It's not pretty, but at the time it's not even relevant. Let's see what's here. Why it's taking so long? Example com, because you can't reach example for some reason. But this is correct basically, so we'll just take this token. So this will end somewhere on frontend for the magic link login, and then frontend will call backend with this token on this endpoint. Next one that I'm going to do, let me just put params here before I lose this in my buffer. Token, and it's gonna be token. And let me just put now rest in here. Alright, magic link. That's actually correct. Let me just check something real quick. My routes. Here we go. Alright, I put both routes on magic link send, and that's why it worked. Okay, it's fine. Magic link login controller, I need that one. 8 out magic link. I mean, it's fine with the same route as this one, so if I put send inside, it will work the same way this one worked now. But now I need to actually verify it, so I need a special URL for this one. So it's that one, and token is his, and headex I'll just again put accept application JSON, because now I will have response, valid response, application JSON, and body Zuch nada, and now let's see will my user be logged in here. I have no luck with my routes today. Okay, let me see. Out magic link. Okay, why am I using this? User request. I don't need user request at all. This is just request. Don't need this one. No validation needs to be done here. Just request. And now let's try it. And we have a user, a login, and everything like as if we did it with a regular login route. So that one works as well. So now what we implemented registration, email and password login, magic link login, which is basically one link login which becoming more and more popular lately. It's nothing new. This is like centuries. Yeah, it's very old. It's here from the beginning, but it's becoming popular lately. And we did that. We did reset password. We did verify email. We send verify email. And what it's left to do now is the refresh token. And I think after I do refresh token, that all logic for authentication is done. And after that, I'll probably have time to do it today. I will also show you guys how to implement GVTs in your projects. And then I will do shifting. Let's call it it's not one click, but let's say one injection shifting from token type to token type. Basically, application will just shift to new token type if we change from parameter. And yeah, that will be then it for today. Okay, now let me just now do the token refresh. Right. This also be the authentication endpoint. No, I'm not gonna use the main controller because it doesn't do it does absolutely nothing. Extends controller. Token refresh. Controller. Alright. Okay. Let me see, I'm gonna need, this could be all about tokens. Public function construct. Private user token repository, yep, that one. And public function invoke. Alright, and I'm gonna put my request here. Now, request. For the refresh token, basically what needs to be sent is the expired. It's the refresh token, and that should actually be it. Just have to check one more thing. Basically, yes, that should be enough, right? To just add. That's one more thing I should implement. That's handy. Let's just remember one more thing to implement as a part of token handling in applications. I'll just show you that after I implement this. Yeah, just basically token refresh token is enough to send here because I have information, but the frontend may also send the access token because it's possible to implement. Basically, this should be this doesn't care if what access token frontend has, doesn't matter. Just cares that it gets refresh token, that it's valid, and for that refresh token it then creates the access token. And it returns new access token, new communicate access token. And one more thing that can be done if refresh token expires soon, in some period, they will also create new refresh token and send it back. That's basically it. I will just refresh access token, not refresh tokens, then I will add logic for refresh token later. One more thing can be done here, which I won't be doing, it's to check if access token actually expired, old token. If it is, then don't create new refresh token, just return old access token. No new refresh access token, return old one if it isn't expired. But I be returning new access token every time this is hit, so I won't be invalidating all the access token because, or maybe let me see. Maybe I'll do all the steps just to show you guys what actually can be done. But let's start with simple one. So I just get refresh token, I return access token, and that's it. No more logic. Okay, so let's go it like this. Okay, now my token. I need to get token string here. Token equals this to this is gonna be access token. This to token repository. Just go to repository to find by string. It's gonna be request to. This is gonna be query. No, actually, I'm going to do it into body. But I can't because this is going to be get endpoint. I can actually be post endpoint because new access is created here, so that's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be post. The token is gonna be in body. Alright, so I have token here, and now basically what I need to do is get user from token, and I need to create new refresh token for this user. New refresh, new access token equals this to repository to create, and I'm gonna just send my user here, and I'm gonna user constraints it is, and type access token. Alright, now I have access token, and now for the easiest part, I'm just gonna return new JSON response. And now let's just put all this in array. Later I'm probably gonna create another DTO, but let's just put it here, and new access token equals new access token, and refresh token equals basically just the same token that was sent, so that's a token. That's it. Now the token to refresh token, just token, and I just remembered I need to put this to token here. Token, and here also token to token. Maybe I should call this one refresh token, because refresh token is one that's gonna be to send, and this refresh token to token. I'm not gonna refresh for beginning. I'm not gonna refresh tokens at all. I'm just gonna return refresh token as it was, and that's it. So this is the simplest way to do it. Right, and you just get my refresh token from the string, get user, and from that user I create the new access token, and I just return just inspires the new token and old refresh token. That's it. That's the easiest way. This would just refresh the token, access token, and that's it. Let's just do this quickly as a test it. So let's just do. I just need to do route here, the non-validation needed. So route out register to verify this, and let's do it on the bottom. And out, I just call it token slash refresh. That's it. Token refresh controller, that one, and classed out. Right, it is capitalize. And just put this one inside my route name. Let's do it on the bottom. Call it like this, and that's it. Back to my out, and that's now API out token refresh. That's gonna be post. Just think quickly. Let's call this refresh token. Like this. Apologies. Okay. Like this. Now I'm gonna put this in my body. But not yet, yeah. Shouldn't do that. No, I want to just go step by step. So I'm gonna need this out until here. Out, and now gonna be token slash refresh like this. And okay, now my headers, I need both accept and content type, application JSON, and also content type, same, application JSON. And now let's do it like this, refresh token. And I'm gonna just grab my refresh token quickly. Refresh. Yeah, I have multiple, but doesn't really matter. Okay, now let's do it like this. My refresh token here. And I'm just gonna put it here. And now if everything goes okay, I should get new refresh token, new access token, and same refresh token. And I did. This is same refresh token, and access token is new. Let me just confirm this by checking if new token is created, and it was. And it's that one, H8KD. H8KD. That's the one. Okay, that's the simplest way. Now let's do it one step further and check if this token is expiring in some amount of time. Refresh one. If it does, let's just create a new refresh token. Also return it with this step this that is already here. I'm just gonna add a new token if it expires, and let's say this is refresh. Now so access token is refresh. We could do some math here. I could have it adaptable, but let's just keep it simple. And refresh token is duration is 4 months, and this has duration of month, I think. I put it like that. Yeah, I did. So basically, if the when access token refresh comes, so I've put it first time, after month second, month third time, and fourth time is gonna be basically if it's the month of less remaining for the refresh token, then create a new refresh token, right? So if you do it first time, month passes, first refresh. Second month passes, second refresh, right? First one passes first, second one passes second refresh, third one passes third request, third refresh, and fourth month basically will be fourth, but in that case refresh token is already expired. So it needs to be before fourth one is sent, if everything goes fine. So in the third one needs to be refreshed. So it's gonna be third one, and the third one refresh. Man passed first one, man passed the second one, and the third one there should be right one more. That's the fourth one. In the end, right 1, 2, 3. When that happens, second one, third one happens, refresh, it expires. Then it's the month basically left. And if it's the less month or less left, then I not month and plus something left, basically anything that plus can be. Then I need to refresh the token. So let's do it like this. This is gonna be a token repository. Create max used and public function. I have got this issue new refresh token. Now this is gonna be old refresh token, so this is gonna be token use a token. So is a token, let's call it refresh token here. And it's gonna return not use a token, that's correct. And now let me see the duration of token is on the now let me just check how it's gonna do that. So duration is there's expiry on token. Yeah, I can do with expiry date. And the now date. So let me do this. If expiry date is gonna be it should be object of date time, so it should be compatible with carbon. Let me just I'm gonna check, and I'm sure with Laravel is gonna handle it. So if carbon just now, whatever it is, it's now. I think it should be then fine. No, it's not greater than. Now just a second, do this in carbon. I think carbon now, I think is diff in, there it is, diff in, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna put it days. And I'm gonna do this greater than, and now I put it just something that's no, wait just a sec, diff now, diff days less, because it's gonna be then it's going to have to be less than something, month plus something. When rest one comes, it has to be less than month plus something in this case. So I'm just gonna do this in days. So 1 month, then let's say 30 times. So that's 30 days in 1 month, and let's just say plus something else. So let's say 35 here. So that's just some number. But I wanna put refresh if the difference is less than a month plus something. Anything basically. If it comes this in difference is less than a month and plus anything, then issue new refresh token. That's the idea here. So if come now, so it's any time that token refresh comes, and there's expires at no diff. So there's a lesson than 35 days left to the expired one, right? So if expires is basically something that's less than 35 days in front of carbon now, issue new token. That's the logic here. So in that case, I'm just gonna return this. I'm gonna put take user from this token. User equals refresh token to user, and I'm gonna return this to create and refresh token. And if that's not the case, then just return refresh token, right? Because I'm not don't need to generate new refresh token. And I'm just gonna go to my user control the refresh controller value refresh token controller. Why I can see it? Oh, I probably have some here. No, I don't. Okay, I guess I'm getting too tired. Verify email token refresh controller, right? Okay. And now I have this refresh token put from the string, and basically now I'm going to put this new refresh token here. Equals this to repository. It's fine to issue new refresh token, and I'm gonna put just this refresh token inside. This is going to be this could be all the same token as this one or the new one. Basically, and now I can just use this to everything else is gonna be new refresh token up to this one, and new refresh token to token, and this is it basically. No, this will just all return the same token or issue the new one if the remaining duration of token is less than a month plus something. Anything, any margin, any delta is fine here. And that's basically it. Now let's just try this. If this goes well, this should just return same refresh token and the new access token because duration of this one is way over the month. And it is, this is refresh, same access is new. And now let's just tweak expire date on this refresh token. I think it's this one, right? Get GOP, yep. Let's tweak the expiry date and let's put it, this is 12th month. Let's put it in the, no, let's put it just very close to the day. Let's put 10th, 17th, yeah, that's less than a month in this case. Let's go 19th, this is more realistic. No, right, not 10th, 9th. This 9th month is now. So let's put this, it expires 19th, today is 19th. So this is basically month from now. So let's just put it month and 1 day. So let's put it on 20th, and that should be fine. So that's month and 1 day from now. So then now it's 19 8 2025, and this is 2009 2025. So it's 1 month and 1 day from now, more or less. And let's just save this, apply and apply. Oh yeah, I have new access token. I don't need new access token. I have too many access tokens. just delete this one. Alright, and let's try now. Now I should get the new access token, if everything goes well, and a new refresh token too. And I did. Now I have new access token and new refresh token. And new refresh token was created in the database. Yeah, here we go, new refresh and new access. This is 31C9. And now this access token again has the very long period at the end of it. So let's just try this and try with this token. I should get this token back and new access token. So now if access refresh token is about to expire in the, let's say, with the margin month, when this comes, then the new access token is gonna be, why month margin? Because every access token in theory should be refreshed once every month. So when refresh comes, this access token is less than month and margin. The new refresh token should be issued, because next time the refresh comes, the refresh token is already be expired. Could be already expired, not necessarily, but it could be already expired. So in that case, if it's month plus some margin, then less the month plus margin duration of this refresh token, then we're gonna just refresh it. I just put it here to be more clear on the issue new token. So I won't be put it 35 here. I'm gonna put it 30 plus 5. And I'm gonna call this margin, and I'm gonna define as a constant. Refresh token refresh token expire. Let's call it expire margin, and I'm gonna put it like 5 days, and this is gonna be then 30 plus self refresh token expire margin, right? So it's more clear why is this 30 plus self. This is month, basically more or less month, and this is just that margin that ensures that when this comes, when this refresh token comes, that it's if not just less than 30 months, because less than 30 may be wrong, even less than 31 may be wrong, even less to equals 31 may be wrong. When the refresh token comes, maybe it will come like day before the refresh is actually needed, and then won't come at all next until it's done. But that basically shouldn't happen. But let's not just rely on accuracy, completely accurate. Here we give it some margin, so refresh token can come basically not exactly on 30 days. It can come maybe a little bit before exact these 30 days to refresh. So let's give it that margin, and if that margin is hit, then we basically this could be actually margin in hours realistically, but then just put it 5 days here, and if it comes inside this margin, then we're gonna just issue new refresh token. Okay, that's the second part that can be added. Alright, and the third part that could be added, but actually that third part is not even necessary. The requirement, the access token is also sent, and we need to check if access token is actually expired. If it's not, then don't refresh, just return the same access token until the next comes, and so on and so on. But this actually could interrupt some procedures on the client side, so let's just because client will have some kind of clockwise request that was gonna be automated. So if it will probably come before actual token is expired. So if we check a token is not expired, that's return same access token, this will basically break that automation. So let's not do that. This is fine, just if refresh token is needed, return new refresh token. If it's not, just refresh access token, and this is actually fine. Okay, so another thing I said I'm going to do here, except this token switch, because let's face it, that is becoming like more or less task for today and more task for some other day. Just turn on my air conditioning, becoming hot here, and I can open the windows because of the mosquitoes. I don't have any like this how they call it in English, and that's things nets you put on the windows to block the insects from coming in. I don't know how they call it in English exactly. Window nets maybe, but yeah, those things. I don't have them, so I need to close my windows at night because I'm gonna be swarmed with mosquitoes in seconds if I don't. Okay, so this is it. And one more thing that's important to have in projects, now this is speaking from experience, is the some way to invalidate all user tokens or single user token. Why? Directly on the server. And why is that important? If there's a breach, basically. If token is breached, then you automatically want to validate all refresh tokens, all access token for this user. Everything's going to be invalidated, then user will need to be logged in again on all his applications. That's basically what you do if there's a breach for user token somewhere. You realize that, and basically you are maintainer of this website, and you go to log into the service, how to server, and just run the command and gonna validate all the tokens. Tokens will automatically be logged out of all his applications that consume this API, and he will need to log in. That's a security breach, and you need to be able to manage that breach. And for that, I'm just gonna create a command here that's just gonna validate all tokens for user. Basically, all tokens gonna be used. Refresh tokens and access tokens gonna be used for this user, and that's it. I just do that. Now I didn't create Laravel commands in some time actually. Hope I still remember how to do that. If not, I do what every developer should do in that case. That's read documentation again, and just remember, remind yourself. If you already know something, a reminder is gonna be just a few seconds or few minutes of read, and that's actually a process that you do. Cheers, quite often in your career as a developer. Okay, I do apologize for this. I did say I would do tokens today, but as I just like other thing come in mind. It happens also in developers data and work process that needs to be implemented before this, because implementing invalidation is priority in implementing different token types. So I'm just gonna do what's priority here. That's invalidating the tokens. And let me just try this with sale this time. Maybe I won't just have the permission issues. So let's do sale artisan make command, and this is gonna be invalidate. Let's call it access tokens. Let's go call it authentication tokens. Yeah, it's called just authentication tokens, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, I think I put the command wrong. Yeah, I did. What was I thinking? Alright, this should fit now. No, it's not. What happened? Make command. Oh, right, claims. Again, I did wrong. Now it should be fine. Okay, now command should be created. Console and commands. Let me just check. Select quickly, change directory console. This should be an app. Yeah, it's app. Console. It's not where it's the capital K. Console and command. Just check the permissions here. It's me, and I should actually have permissions then also inside the Docker, because the container there should be that thousand user that Docker creates. Docker creates automatically for all his containers. Let me just check then. I'll probably be able to write something here if I have it. I do. app invalidate user token, user valid authentication tokens. That's fine. Description. Let's just put some description here quickly. Invalidate all users access and refresh tokens. Alright, that's it basically. Now handle is gonna to integer, but let's just okay, what is okay, now I need to remember how to actually add parameters to commands because I definitely forgot that. Well, let's just go quickly and go over commands Laravel in the documentation. It's basically very similar to Symfony commands. If you know one, you will know another. Okay, parameter. That's not it. I need to add commands to. Alright, the console. Right, I need to add it. Writing commands. This make command and command description. Blah blah. Signature. It's signature. It goes to signature and their argument. Okay, that's how it goes. Okie dokie. So here and now just here needs to put email for the user. Alright, that's basically it. And now the handle need to put quick the constructor here. Public function construct. And I'm gonna inject here. I need to put private construct also. Private, this is going to be user repository. And it's gonna be also token repository. Yeah, that's one. And I need to, because for some reason parent command class constructor, I need to call it from here. And okay, now this is okay. So user equals this to user repository find by email, and exactly this to argument email. If no user, so user doesn't exist. Let's just check to be more strict. Find by email should return model or show the exception. Okay. Actually, that's fine. In this command, I can just rely on the exception. So if there's no this, exception will be thrown, and exception just be wrote in the console. So that's fine. I don't need to handle this in a special way. So there's no user here, just user. And now what I need to do, very simple. These two user token repository. Actually, like able to do that. No, I need to actually run query here. So let me just do that query on the repository. So public function invalidate tokens here, and I will have user here. So tokens for the user. Just call it invalidate user tokens, but this is user token repository, so it's fine. I need to do that. And I just need the query builder equals this to get get, how did I call query builder, this to base repository. Actually don't need this constructor, which is good. Get builder, just get builder. Okay. It's gonna instantiate new builder for this model, and I'm just gonna do now query builder to where I think I can use where relation here. I didn't use relations in the ages for Laravel. Let me see. Where relation user token. Will this be correct? I guess it will be correct. No, actually, I think I need to put relation name here. So if I get to token, a relation is user and column ID. It's user to ID. So that should be fine, I think. And alright, so I have a relation, so all the tokens for this user is okay. So and where I think the where chaining is ended in Laravel, so that should be fine. And now I need to put a type. No, I think I need to, yeah, Laravel's where in, yeah, it is, column a type, and in array, and it's gonna be user token constraints. This one, type access token, type refresh token. This is it. I'm gonna change them like this. And now I just need to put update. And I need to put just, yeah, exactly, is use it. And I need to put it to true. Alright, and that's basically it. This query should run now, and what update returns? Integer probably updated rows. So I'm gonna return this. Actually, this no one to use the token is gonna return integer, which is fine. It's gonna be integer now. This is gonna be updated rows. Basically, we'll just put this in comment. Updated rows. This shouldn't be enough. Okay. So let's invite the tokens. And let's do my command now. I got my user. So invalidated count, or just invalidated equals, I don't need count, this to use a token repository to invalidate tokens for user. And now I just need to return a response if invalidated greater than 0. So if there's any rows that was invalidated, which will mean that this command runs successfully. I won't even check how many. Just if it's fine, if success if this returns anything that's greater than 0. And I'll just this to how the line goes here, just line. Okay, I'll just put the line here, and tokens invalid successfully. Oh Jesus, this should get me demonetized on the YouTube, and it's just honest mistake. Invalidated successfully, and else. This to line. Tokens not invalid, that's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna return command success, which should be, yeah, that 0. Do you guys know why is command returning 0 of some months? Maybe that's I won't tell you. This is gonna be a question for you guys. It has something with history of commands. It's a hint. Alright, that's it basically. So I will use the post to find all tokens for the user and invalidate all of them. Invalidate will just use all tokens with relation to this user, and take all access and fetch tokens and everything to is used. And I think that is used needs to be fillable. I won't be putting as fillable just to check if this will fail. If it does, I will know why. Use a token. Nothing's fillable here. I think the direct update requires field to be fillable, but let me check. If fails on this, then I'll know why it failed. I'm just gonna run the command from the console now. I'll do again with the cell in this case. Why I'm putting this character actually is from my language. You don't have it in English. If you're not from England or some English speaking area, maybe you do have something similar. It's called je. A je. It's like a Jacques. Yeah, yeah. Then that's a reference for you. Jacques. It's called je. There's more cards like that in my language. There's like this one that's called che. This one che. This one che. This one is je. This one je. And this one is the je. Fun, right? My language is really fun. It had much tougher grammar too. More difficult is to learn grammar in my language and it's in English. But it's nothing comparing to say Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, those are pretty tough languages to like handle, especially in writing. I know I'm trying to master, not master, just do Japanese. I don't need to master it, just do it. Okay, next try to chest, right, with ch, not ch, it's ch, there's a ch and ch, right. Let's try to test my command. I'll do this cell again, so cell artisan, and I just use my command here, and my command is app invalidate token, and I'll just pass my email. I didn't handle what happens if there's no email. You could, guys, if you want to create something like this, you can handle it. If argument email is null, do something. I didn't, I just put it like directly here. And let's see, so let's see a refresh token, access token for my user, for my Rimuru. And I'm gonna I can't do that because I have only one user, right? Let's just for test put another user here. I want to register. I'll just copy this and paste here. Everything should be same except email, which is gonna be Rimuru Tempest 1. Everything else can be same. Of course, ID needs to be incremented. Everything else it's perfectly fine to be the same. And now I'm gonna just put some of my tokens. I have access refresh, down Rimurus here, and I'm just gonna put these two last ones. I'm gonna put them to user 6. I wanna test if I hit this command X, I don't accidentally invalidate tokens for different users. So I just wanna invalidate tokens for Rimuru, not Rimuru 1. Rimuru 1, right? I know Rimuru 1. Guys, who's your favorite anime character? Tell me, and I'm gonna name my users up to your favorite anime character. Usually my work I name my taste users after anime characters. So I have a lot of Rimurus there. But okay, just tell me and I will name it after your favorite character. And it needs to have first and last name. Can we just first name character, last name? Okay, I have no access token here. Doesn't generate it. Fine, that can stay. Now let's try and invalidate everything for this user, for Rimuru Tempest 1, or 0, or GG Rimuru. So let's go that Rimuru, that's Tempest at gmail.com. And let's see what happens. It says the tokens was successfully invalidated. Let's confirm that. And they actually were. So doesn't it fillable for update? You live, you learn. Okay, so let me see. Verification token, that's not it. Access tokens for 5. I could do query, but let's see. Refresh access for 6. And everything else basically except these. Access refresh tokens is 1 now used. Okay, so all tokens were invalidated. And that's it. that's all left to implement except the switching token generation to different types. I want to do GVT now, but I can actually do preparations for switching because GVT will take some bit of time to do, and I kind of have something. I mean, to be honest, I don't have something to do, but I was like, today was work, then was errands, something I have to do, and then it's this stream, and I want to like get some rest. So it's not like have something to do. I want to have nothing to do for the rest of the day, not something to do. So I want to tokens today. Let's just recap what we did. So at this point we are accept the switching tokens. We are completely done with all the authentication for our users. Now we have login, register, login with magic link, reset password, verify user, resend verification link, refresh tokens, and that's basically it. And we also have way to invalidate all user tokens in case there's something breach. It becomes security breach, tokens breach leak, and that's it. That's all we need for our authentication. Next, I will show you guys to how to switch for multiple tokens. If to create architecture where you can switch token types, very simple. That's maybe it's not something that you're gonna need, but since I'm already gonna show how to do GVT, and I actually have 3 token types. I have 2 tokens at code. In my application, I can actually show how to do that. Even probably won't be requirement to have 3 different ways to do this in production applications, but I'll just show it because I have all the ingredients I need. And after that, guys, by guys again, boys, girls, and everything that's indeterminate. It's not they're not determined themselves. One of those two. So everybody, basically people. Tell me if you watch this on YouTube or maybe somebody in the stream. No, just me again. Okay, watch it maybe later here on YouTube. Just a second, I have another call. Hey, Mike is on. I'm sorry, guys, again, call. Don't worry, I'm still forever alone. It's again family call. I'm popular in my family, but not um, not outside my family. Okay, never mind. Okay, so want to tell me, want to tell you, wrote in some way of comment. I don't think you can comment here on video. Maybe you can try on YouTube. All my videos are on YouTube. My channel is the same name, and its link is in my description on the channel. And tell me what you want to see me implement in this project. This is like blank slate. I'm just gonna implement feature by feature. I will come up with something on my own for the next stream, but if you guys want to see something, you can on my YouTube channel, or if there is a way to do it here, I'm not sure, on videos or past streams, you can just put a comment and let me know what feature you'd like to see me to implement. It needs to be web related feature, of course, web application related feature you want me to see to implement. If you don't come up to nothing until my next stream, which probably will be tomorrow, I can't promise because it's a work day, but if I have time, I'll do it probably tomorrow, and I will come up with something. I'll see it. What? For now, on top of my top of my hand, maybe that too, but top of my head, beneath my head, not over my head. Uh, Avatar upload basically, and then I'll do some file handling. Probably use the AWS S3 bucket if I can prolong my free trial and see. And I'll probably do that next time. And I'll maybe show you how to actually implement real email service or email service provider like I would do some AWS, CAS or simple email service. It's okay for simple tasks like sending OTPs or verification emails or that type of authentication stuff. So I could use SES or SES. I call it SES. Maybe that. And after that, I don't know yet. I'll come up with something. But yeah, if you want to see something on your own, some feature that the application uses, or you want to see how that feature could be implemented, just let me know and I'll implement it next or one of the next. If there's a list for any case, I will do just go to the list and implement it one by one. And that's it. Again, I'll finish the stream now. No tokens for today. It will be my next stream. Will probably be tomorrow if I have time. Thank you all for coming and thank you all for coming. Thank you all that will be watching this video because I don't think there was any viewers in my stream. But video watchers, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one, I guess. So as always, if there's night where you are, like where I'm now, good night, sweet dreams. If there's a day, have a good one, and see you in the next one. Bye.